Okay, welcome back to the show. Hopefully you'll be able to take a little bit of time off from Pokemon Go.
Maybe.
This phone is right here.
Yeah, I know, he hides it there.
It's always hidden there secretly. Oop, it's not quite hidden. Ah, there you go. So let's talk about the games at EVO 2016 and the actual results and all that stuff.
Okay.
There was a video game tournament there, and maybe we should get to that.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do the order that they happened in. The first one was Tekken 7 FR.
And it was amazing.
It was really sick.
Yeah, it was.
So wait, we should just say we're not gonna get to all the actual results. Like we're gonna be doing this a little bit.
I thought we just do a general overview of like.
Just
excitement
read
and
the
whatnot.
top 8 super fast.
Yeah.
Top 8 super quickly.
Like,
Seven-
don't even say who they use. Just say the names.
Wow, that's gonna take like 0.2 seconds longer. Circa Speed Kicks with Warren and Lars. 7th place also it's Take with Brian. 5th places were Narukov with Claudio and Yamasa Nobi with Dragunov. 4th was Geese Master with Fang. Is that the Geese
Fang.
Master that was the SNK guy? No.
No.
He's
Okay.
from like
Geese Master with Fang. Or Fang, whatever. Anyway, Secret Punko 3rd place. Akuma 2nd place. Knee with Brian and Akuma. Winner Saint with Jack 7.
It was ridiculous.
23 seconds.
7.
That was pretty good.
That was ridiculous. That tournament was crazy. The fact that Punko was up there won, just the matches themselves, like Tekken is, it made me smile in such a big way.
Punko definitely placed higher in Tekken than he did in Street Fighter.
Top 3 of the tournament was all Korea.
I mean, is that really? I mean, it's not a surprise, but it was
It's
still a
not a
surprise
surprise.
that Saint won it with Jack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a big.
Well, Jack got like some crazy buffs in FR, so new strings, new tailspin moves, pretty good. And
Okay.
the way you can play that character is so patient. Like you
He
can.
looks so fun in that.
Just
I
play
can't wait to play him.
footsies.
I mean, I played him before, but I can't wait to
He's,
play him in
he's
this game.
terrifying in that game. The way you can play that character, like it's all about like patience, footsies. It's crazy. That's why Justin can play him so well because
Yeah.
he can
He's
legit do that
basic, right?
exact
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that tournament was ridiculous. Lots of cool applications of like the EX moves. Like,
That was so. Yo, EXT
Punk-
Bugger looks so sick.
what you cool? That is
That
so
looks so
sick.
sick.
What you cool?
Yeah.
That is so sick.
Punko's Akuma was awesome.
Yep.
On defense, he did nothing but uppercut or backdash. And on offense, he just went nuts. So it was just like watching him in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Like
You
that,
get meter?
when you knocked him down, it was like uppercut or backdash.
Well, how well did Japan fare in this tournament here?
So
Geese Master outplaced them. Look at
Geese
that
Ma-
guy,
Geese
America.
Master is. Yeah, I was about to say Geese Master is like ridiculous now. Like I didn't even think that. I like no offense to him, but I didn't think I was going to see him top 8 anything, let
They
alone
top 8 winners.
Yeah, like winners. And then speed kicks even more so. But that was one of the people I actually said
Was
in the
like a
pre-show.
dark horse,
Yeah,
yeah.
I said like speed kicks. And the fact that this is a new game, and like I said before, the fact that the tour lets us touch the game, look how much that affected the results. Like,
Geese
Yeah,
Master
I-
won the very first Tekken
Yeah.
tournament, the one that was in Portland
Oh, okay.
at Wizard World like forever ago. So yeah, he's got his hands on the game.
No, because the one thing that I definitely want, because obviously going into it was like, is America even going to be? 2 Americans placed in top 8. More Americans placed top 8 in Tekken than in Street Fighter 5.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or Guilty Gear.
Or
Oh
Guilty
wow,
Gear.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so America did really well. So obviously the Tekken Tour stuff is working
It's
out
working,
really
I
I guess
well.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's working out
That's,
really well.
I mean, whoever came up with that idea, you're making the game a
true.
lot more interesting.
Come on,
and on
that's
top
true.
of that, competition-wise, I'm just saying,
That's
that's
really
good.
cool.
I mean, really, Steve?
What?
We all know that this is probably Mark Man's work, right? I mean, come on.
Yo, I'm just saying, Bandai Namco, I don't want to take anything, but like this,
Yeah,
if that's the
Namco.
case, then you did an
Yeah,
amazing job
No,
hiring
no,
Mark.
for sure.
Just saying.
No, because honestly, I just think that's super exciting. The game is going to come out soon, and
They announced 2 characters at
they announced 2
Evo.
new characters.
Oh my God, that's so
Ooh,
sick.
Yeah, what do you think
Bob.
about Bob?
So,
And Master
Master
Raven.
Master Raven
so
looks
my,
funky.
my thing about Bob, right? Like, I hated Rufus as a character. Like,
Yeah.
I hated Rufus as a character because I just thought he was stupid.
I want you and
However,
Ricky to get into this big.
I know,
argument.
yeah.
I'd be down. No,
Yeah, Ricky
no.
loves that character.
She kind of does like the skull, like the mean look, and I just kind of fall apart.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't think
true.
that's fair. That's not an actual argument. You can't
Yeah,
debate
she,
me
she,
with
would
a
look,
scowl.
she would look
She
at
does
you.
that. She's like Steve, and I'm like,
Yeah, no,
that's
she
not
would-
even an
she would
argument.
look
You
at
just
you
said
like-
my name. Like,
She was just like, I like Rufus.
yeah,
That's it.
She,
And now-
Yeah,
she
actually,
did
that
it
sounds
on
kinda
Twitter.
accurate, yeah.
She did it on Twitter. Like I
Like,
was
Rufus
talking
is
to
so
Sherry.
cool. That's all it would be.
I was
Rufus
talking
is
to
so
Sherry
cool.
about Rufus, and then she chimed in like Steve, Sherry, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not even
She
an
kinda,
argument.
turns away afterwards.
But I really like Bob as a character. His reasoning, he's like, look, I'm a master martial artist. but I'm not strong enough because I'm so small.
Yeah.
I gotta get fat. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm behind that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a
I
kind of
think
cool
that's
story.
cool.
Yeah.
And then you have Master Raven, who is not a returning character,
Yeah.
but it basically kind of explores the lore a little more, because
Right.
Raven was a mystery character. He worked for a different corporation, not even known, but it turns out like he's just a part of a ninja clan. And this character that they announced is actually the master of that clan.
It's Raven's boss. is
Yeah,
what
that's
Rada
so
said.
sick.
Right.
And I don't know if you guys remember, but when they showed Raven, the first time he was riding on the bottom of a Harrier jet, like just ninja style, like, yo, take me to the blah, 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 blah. And then he was there, because he was riding the jet. Why do you keep laughing? all
No
I'm
reason
saying,
at all.
all I'm saying is, like, I'm really excited about these characters.
I like the way you presented that narrative. That
It
was
sounds
good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So Tekken was awesome.
Very
Slow mo was the best thing.
Oh,
Akuma
so
uppercut
good.
and something else was going.
You
and
can't,
it was
I
slow
can't
mo.
commentate that,
And
but,
Rip,
like, I'm gonna die.
Rip's vocal. I've never heard Rip's voice that high in my life. He's like the uppercut, and I was like, oh my god, what's happening?
That's how you
and
know.
then it was like, sure you can. And I,
I
was
did
like,
commentary with Eris on Friday or Saturday, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And when I tell you that he was screaming the entire time, I mean, I was too. And if you know if Eris was getting hyped, then you gotta know I was getting hyped, because it was
Yeah.
like the slow mo. Oh my god, it's
Best
just
thing.
it's
But
too
the
good.
crazy
Rip
thing is that-
shattered my eardrums, and it was amazing.
It sounded like that they were going to have more Tekken announcements coming, like
Yes.
at Tokyo Game Show or something like
Well, the
that.
Tekken
so-
tour is not over yet. So,
Right.
Right.
and
Yeah,
now,
Arata and Ono got up on the stage and giggled for like 3 minutes and then left. And I
yeah,
was
they
like-
didn't do anything together. I was like, yo, Tekken cross Street Fighter, and they were just like,
Their announcement was, they're like, all right, and now Ono's on and Harada, and I'm like, oh my god, and then he was like, and then he was like, for like 3 minutes, and then they both just left, and I was like,
We were talking with Rixta and Rip.
What does that
and
mean?
They were talking about Tekken Cross Street Fighter, and I was just like, they should just slowly turn 7 into that. And then, was it you or Rip?
Probably
Or-
Rip.
I think it was Rip. He was like, I just think they should add Sagat
It
into
was
the
Rip.
game. And I was like, that is the most genius
this is
thing
what Rip
ever.
said. This is Rip's strategy. He's
Uh-huh.
like, they should have, like, Ono and Harada should go up there, and Ono should be like, here's Sagat. And everybody's like, oh my god, it's Sagat. So they show him, and then, like, Tekken's thing comes up, and he's just in Tekken. And
that
the game.
would I would have
So it's
like
like
my
the
head
switch.
would have
Yeah, like
exploded.
he's in SF5, but actually he's in
Yeah,
Tekken 7.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
Ono goes up there and is like, "Hey, here's
I
the
would've
guy,"
died.
and then like
The
it's
thing
just like
about
so
it is,
sick.
and then the gameplay starts, and then he just throws a tiger shot at like Akuma. It's like Akuma and Sagat are fighting.
Oh
and
my
then, like,
God,
Goes
and then
into the
they
game, and then suddenly it's 3D, and he just throws a tiger shot, and Akuma sidesteps it, and it's like,
What?
yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
like,
man,
cause seriously,
that would be
'cause the
so
thing is, like,
sick.
he's
Hey,
out of the
that would be
Street
amazing.
Fighter storyline.
Can you imagine
Just-
he's like
He has
Tiger?
no more revenge against.
Yo, I hope you're not ruining story mode right now.
Yeah. Plus another thing, what's that?
You're not
No, no.
ruining-
In Street Fighter 4,
No,
he
it's,
left.
yeah, it's,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's
Street
already,
Fighter
already
4,
done
he left.
happened.
Yeah, and then plus another thing is, Rip was saying that the Muay Thai fighter's not in there. For the Muay Thai
Yeah.
Tekken
Oh.
fighter's
Well,
not in there,
it's
so it'd be
the-
like a perfect way to add him in there.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
That would be sick.
yeah.
Akuma sidesteps it, and then they both just run
And
at
they're
each
in the
other.
Akuma and they're in the Mishima Dojo
Imagine-
fighting.
Yeah.
Like Sagat's running through his tiger knee.
Oh my god, that would be so sick.
Man, that
That'd be
character
super
would
cool, and that would just be Hopkick or something, right? Like,
Yeah.
I just
Hopkick
feel like
would be
he's just
Tekken 8.
the perfect character to. If they wanted to put another Street Fighter character in there, I feel like Sagat could.
You know what? You know
That
who I
sounds
said
awesome,
would
man.
be
Bibson would be cool,
the
too.
best for as a crossover character from Street Fighter would be Q. He would fit so perfectly, and the Tekken storyline is ridiculous. Command throws and the dude, that character, it's like Jack.
Actually, I can kind of see
That's
it.
it's perfect.
'Cause
Jack. He has
Tekken's-
command throws
There's
in
no
the
storyline. I'm
Yeah,
just
Q
saying.
has no story, so it'd be like you just.
You're
That's
just
even
searching for
cooler.
it.
That's dope.
Well, I like the character a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I don't see the hook, but but look, you know me. I want Q to stay in his game. I want him to live there
Yeah.
for all the rest of his life. I don't want to pester him. I don't want to end up with the SF5 Alex. He's a pretty cool character, but
You don't see why it's there.
I don't want Q to be like that. I don't want Q to end up with like French fry
Weird
face or something.
hands and
French fry face. No, I said put him in Tekken separate.
he would look pretty. That's for sure.
I'm sure he would look pretty in that. There's no void in that.
Yeah. Well, whatever. It's whatever.
Anyway,
Okay,
Tekken was
so
sick.
Tekken.
Let,
I didn't watch any of it, but it's on my list. Because, you know, whatever, we're busy the whole time, obviously.
Mhm.
If we're not commentating a game, we don't see the game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go back and watch
Dude,
it. I'm
I
excited for that.
didn't get to watch anything this whole weekend. Some
Yeah.
people came up to me like, "What are the storylines for Street Fighter?" And I was like, "I have no idea." They're like, "Aren't you commentating Street Fighter?" I'm like, "You don't get to see
Yeah,
anything
you get to see
except
1%.
You get to
Yeah.
watch whatever you're commentating.
Yo, think about this. If it's a 5,000 person tournament, or the 2,500 I don't know how to do that math, but there are 5,000 people playing, and we get to watch 50 matches.
I know, right?
That's it. That's a tiny percentage. Anyway, anything else about Tekken?
It was amazing. I can't wait for the Americans to get their hand on this game
yeah,
or the rest of the world. That way we can actually, like, this is the first one, and we had 2 in top 8.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, that means
Awesome, though.
this is so good for that game, and that's all I have to
Someone
say.
asked me, do I think Tekken 7 Fate of Retribution could get as big as Street Fighter 5? And I basically said, I hope so.
The answer is no.
Yeah, I don't think so. I love Tekken, but that's a really steep hill to climb.
When it comes to the competitive scene, it's probably going to outsell Street Fighter like by
Oh yeah,
5 times.
but you have to
yeah,
remember,
100%.
like Tekken's gonna be on multiple consoles though. It's not only on PlayStation. It's
I'm
on
buying
PC
it on PC.
and Xbox.
Look,
One.
I'm gonna buy it on PC. You know I'm rooting for that game, and I'm gonna be playing it at least at the start.
Yeah, you and I are gonna play. We're both gonna
Yeah.
suck, and
Yeah,
we'll
oh,
stream it on
for
Ultra
sure.
Chen. It's gonna
Yeah,
be awesome.
There's no doubt. But I'm gonna be playing Jack 7
I'll play Akuma.
because I played Jack 5 and I played Jack and Tekken
I mean,
Tag. So.
I would love for Tekken to get that big. I just feel like the draw.
Of course.
Actually, you know what? Like, it can, but you know, the process I feel like would be the hard part. You
It'd
know?
be pretty unlikely, but it'd be awesome. I mean, it'd be
I hope it does really well.
yeah.
I
It
hope it
feels
does
so
it.
weird that 3D
Yeah.
games aren't as big as they used to be. I always want that to change. Anyway,
Next
All
game.
right.
move on.
Smash
Super Smash Bros. For the
Wii.
Wii U.
Okay, let's talk about this for a little bit.
Do you want me to do a quick top 8?
Yeah,
Super
go
fast.
through it.
7th place is DT DeBuzz with Rosalina Luma. 7th place, ELV FAD Larry Lure with Fox and Donkey Kong. 5th place, Renai Villager and Abadongo, Mewtwo, Rosalina Luma. 4th, CLG Void, Sheik. 3rd, TSM Zero with Diddy Kong and Sheik. 2nd place, Kamamushi with Mega Man, Cloud, and Yoshi. Winner, Ally with Mario.
I was so happy about that top 2. I was legit.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was so sick. I was on the stage for
Mario's
that, and I
awesome.
was losing it.
But,
That was so
but
good.
apparently Mario was really good against Mega Man.
Yeah,
Really,
that's what I
really
heard
good.
too. That's what I was told.
I guess I
What a
can't-
weird sentence that we get to say. Mario
That's
fights
the cool thing, right?
Mega Man really well, but then you bring out Cloud, and then it's like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yo, shout outs to Ally because Mario.
He tried Yoshi.
Yeah, he got
Kamamushi
bopped.
did.
That wasn't
Yeah, I
that
saw
wasn't a
that.
smart change.
Yeah, so-
Zero didn't win.
Zero, in fact, got 3-0'd in losers finals.
Yep.
Yeah, he got 3rd place at this event. After last year, him winning was so anticlimactic.
Yeah,
because it was
it
like,
was.
duh.
So I'm really happy for the
But-
Smash
but
4
it-
scene that it's like that now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it
it's
was
awesome.
good. But it was good that Zero won to establish last year. But yes, it was
Sure.
very anticlimactic.
But it was
Now,
great this time. I watched a bunch of that.
Smash 4 scene was really angry. Probably the most angry out of all 9 scenes. They just felt like since they were the second highest, they didn't like the fact that
In
they
entrance.
in entrance, they didn't feel like they were mad that it didn't get streamed on Sunday. They didn't like that it ended all on Friday and immediately came in the next day to do. They didn't feel like they had enough screen time, etc. The big screen time, like we were talking about, so people had to huddle around smaller monitors
Yeah.
and everything like that. So they're really frustrated. And one of the things I wanted to address was last year they were not happy because of the customs and all this other stuff. And I did talk to some of the people, and I was like, you know what? Like, if you get angry, it'll probably just get worse,
Yep.
right? And so they're like, we understand. Let's be nice. Let's be good, positive about this. Let's hope next year comes better. And then I saw some top players like this happened this year because we were too nice last year. So now I'm worried that they're going to get angry and start complaining, and I don't think that that's going to be the right course. of
I'll tell you
action.
what. So I feel bad for them. If I were them, I'd be upset. That said, I talked with one of the people who had organized the Evo schedule,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Look, top 8 is 4 hours long. That's what it is. You can't have a 4-hour long block on Sunday, or else we just don't get the other games done.
Yeah.
You just
It's
just
that
can't
simple.
do it."
It's that
And
simple.
so and it's not like any judgment was passed. What is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? That's not the point.
Just looking at the numbers, you can't.
I
do it.
enjoy the game a lot, but that's just not practical.
Yeah.
And somebody brings up Pokken, and Pokken is just the same.
Like,
it
look,
takes
dude,
a long
Pokken
time.
took so
I was
long.
supposed to start. The reason I saw so much Smash 4 was I was supposed to start commentating Pokken at X time. I don't remember what it was, but Smash 4 was an hour late, and so I got to watch that hour, which was awesome. But
Scheduling
and it
wise,
screwed everything else up.
Dude,
So
me and Steve here
Oh.
were scheduled to commentate from 8 to midnight Street Fighter V on SOK Evo 1.
Yeah.
We commentated literally 5 matches
Because everything was so late.
running late.
Because Smash 4 and Pokken pushed
Yeah.
pushed everything
man,
back.
It
So
was
then,
kind of ridiculous.
yeah, KI finals was super short, and then that ended, and then it was like, all right, we have 5 matches for you to do. So it was like we did like 40 minutes of commentary or something. I don't know.
But I mean, look, yes, David's absolutely right. Like, they should be angry. Like, I would be.
Yeah, I
angry
totally
if I
get
was
it.
a Smash 4
Their
player
complaints are
and everything.
super legit.
But I
So
mean,
apparently Smash 4 ran for 3 hours. I guess what it was is that at CEO it ran for 4 hours.
they
something
did
like
3
that,
out
or-
of 5, so
or
that's
was it?
why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's what the conversation was. The person said at CEO it was 4 hours long. We can't have that on Sunday. Anyway.
So, I mean, look,
I think it
get,
deserved to have a later spot on, like the last spot on Saturday at least.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
But a lot of people were saying that they couldn't finish the other
Because
games in
KI
time.
started and ended on Saturday.
Right,
If you
exactly.
started KI
Right.
Friday, then you could have done it. Like it should have been the morning Saturday.
Yeah. It's just a lot of logistics, and it's hard to squeeze it all in. And the hard part is that it is the second most entrants, so that
Right.
actually kind of weirdly makes it even harder to schedule in a way.
It's
So,
a tough situation, you know. But if
I
I were that scene, I would be upset, but I would not expect a Sunday top 8.
Right. I just really hope that they don't feel like the right thing to do is to boycott Evo, because that's what a lot of people were threatening to do. Like, we don't need Evo. Like,
Well, I feel like it's saying you're gonna boycott it. It won't do anything. Like, I feel like if you're in a position to say, hey, we have a problem with something that you're already involved in, just take corrective steps to fix the issue that you have. Don't escalate it. Don't make it balloon by saying I'm going to make all these outrageous threats. There's no point. Just go in and say, hey, we have a problem with this. Is there any way we can change it? And if someone doesn't give you a legit reason, that's one thing. But if someone gives you the fact that, hey, time does this, you can't have 3 out of 5 because of this. Scheduling wise, it doesn't work. I feel like that's something you do want to take into account before you jump off the bridge, you know?
Yep. So look, a lot of people are like, good riddance to Smash or whatever like that.
That's
But
fine.
no, like that's not
Silly.
That's the wrong attitude right there.
Yeah.
Smash deserves to be there as much as anything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, any case.
All right. Anything else to say there? I'm sorry we haven't talked about the actual game. I mean, it's not our expertise, but I was super stoked to see Ally do so well with Mario.
Oh,
The
yeah.
character was awesome.
It was just it was a really fun top 8 for me because I like Rosalie and Illuma. I like Villager. Like, those are the characters that I played when I was playing the game. Villager
Dude,
especially.
Smash, top 8 Smash 4 Wii U was sick. I was
Yeah.
on the stage. I know it was good. Like, they were really good.
It's
There were
really
some
good spacing,
crazy
dude.
matches, yo.
I need to go back and watch the archives because I want to see some of that Mega Man.
Dude, it was like a push combo when it tossed like the blade, and
Yeah.
then like Mega Man would run toward you, but you're stuck on the blade, so he's doing like boom, 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 and you're stuck
Oh,
on
I
the
saw
blade.
that.
It was so sick. I was like, oh my god, what is
Yeah.
happening right now?
Yeah.
It was good.
I mean, look, I know that by the time they got to everything before the top 8 was frustrating for them. I totally get that. But I know that the top 8 that they were really excited about, it was really exciting. And a lot of people were very happy that Ally won,
For sure.
I mean, I can't say he defended the States, he's from Canada.
Yeah.
But still,
And they represent.
like I think it would have been one of those situations if Japan won, it would have been like, ooh, drama time,
Yeah.
But Ally, who was a player that he's gone to all the United States tournaments, he's been winning there, so I think a lot of people were like,
All right. Well, Pokken?
Okay.
Top 8 was 7th place is Thulius, Mewtwo, and KOG with Charizard. 5th also RVL Boss Hog with Garchomp, and Circa Suicune Master with Suicune. 4th was Potetin with Mewtwo, Weavile, Pikachu Libre, and Chandelure. 3rd was Swillow with Mewtwo. 2nd place Boontan with Suicune, and winner was Tonosama Breakson. Tonosama is probably the best player in the world, so it's like not a big.
He's also a Killer Instinct player.
Oh,
the best.
really?
He's one of the best in Japan. He plays Riptor.
Oh,
He got like top 32 or 16 or whatever.
I know.
Yeah.
He had a sick. What was the team in Marvel? It was like Squid, Rocket Raccoon, something else. It was like
Whoa.
some wild team.
Shuma on point?
Yes, Point Shuma, I believe.
That's so
Dude,
And he had like
sick.
some really sick unblockable setups. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
he
sick.
had some crazy. He did something with Riptor I've never seen in my life on stream, and I lost it because
That's
that
awesome.
guy is so legit.
He's
got
really really
33rd
good.
in KI.
33rd. Okay, yeah, he made it super far. I know, like, so he got DQ'd to losers as far as I know, so he didn't even lose in winners bracket.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
He's really good. He won the qualifier for KI Cup last year for Japan. He was the guy who won the Japanese tournament.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Well, he won Pokken also.
So shout outs to Thulius and Boss Hog. They were giving me a lot of information. That doesn't include what's his name? It's one of the. I just need to check it just so I know. His name's like Frog or something, or I can't remember his name. He's a Smash Trio.
Okay.
But he was helping me
was
out.
it Bear?
Bear. Ha, Bear. Sorry.
Bear, yeah, Bear Frog.
Bear Frog.
No, Bear. UNLV Bear, right?
Dude,
Yeah,
he was super like. He was informative. I was asking a lot of questions. On top of that, like he was obliging me. It made me a lot more like hype about it because I understood it a little more.
And you were doing the stage work.
Yeah,
for
and,
it,
he was
so.
getting, I was doing the stage work, and I had a good time. But yeah, like shout outs to Thulius and Boss Hog. Suicune Master played his heart out. Boomtime did a crazy job. And KOG, like they legit.
KOG.
They told him like.
Oh, he was in there?
Yeah, he was
was
top
7th
8.
place, man.
And he
That's
legit was
awesome.
up there doing like the.
Yep.
He was like he won in top 8. And he was like, I was like, yo, sick.
Charizard is such a character for him. It's such a good.
So
such a
let me
good
ask
choice.
though. So in the top 8, because I mean honestly, like I know the least about
Yeah.
Pokken out of all of us here, right? How many of them were like unknown surprises, or are they all known?
People knew all of them. I
Yeah.
would say, like I said, it's no surprise that Tonosama wins it. Suicune Master was somebody who people called to go far.
Right,
Like maybe Boss Hog was like the least
Yeah.
likely, but like he's still a known player.
Okay,
it's not
okay,
like
okay.
nobody jumped out
Cool,
out of
cool.
the complete blue.
Nice.
Probably bigger was that cat fight did not make top 8, but it was like him versus Suicune Master, I think, to get into top 8, and those are like two of the best Americans.
It's-
Suicune Master was
frustrating
like
for
putting
me.
his foot.
Yeah.
He was trying, so he was playing really well too.
It's just
Swillow
frustrating
also
for me,
American,
like,
so top 3 was US.
I feel like if I went there and like went and watched the top 8, I would have no idea what's going on.
It is that kind of game. It's like it's,
Well,
it's
also
harder
because
to
I have no
see.
experience with it.
No, but
I'm
like,
literally-
look, like if you've never seen Street Fighter V before, like it's intelligible.
Oh, I see what
You
you're
know
saying.
what I mean? Like, even-
Uh-huh.
I don't know, other games, like even Smash 4, you don't know really what's going on, but like it's
You can see it.
intelligible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas with Pokken, it's just you gotta know what's going
And
on.
I'm telling you right now, even on the big stage, like since it's supposed to be ran off of 2 screens, it's really hard to look and
Oh,
tell
yeah,
what's
that's
happening. So it's like
right.
you have to
Uh-huh.
switch one over,
'Cause
and
on
on
the-
top of that, you have to know the players.
Because
So-
on
Yeah.
the field phase, you're staring mostly at one character, right? So
and the
Yep.
camera is like it's zone of enders mode, where it's like that person's over there.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Anyway, it was really good. It was a really good top 8.
Was there like any crazy tactics that you guys hadn't seen before? Or was it mostly pretty
I
well?
don't think so.
It wasn't like ridiculous, but I can say Boss Hogg's guard chomp. Like I was looking at some of the craziest super confirms that I did not know existed in the
Okay.
game. Like I had no clue. Like Boss Hogg's guard chomp, I was legit amazed because guard chomp hurts.
Yeah, he
so
does.
oh my god. Also Putetin with Mewtwo
Yeah.
did some crazy. Man, it was sick. Like
It was
if
really
you
fun
know,
to watch.
If you know anything about that game, when you look at that, you're gonna be like, man, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, that's
so.
Cool. That's cool.
It was really sick. Really good tournament.
What are the?
It also ran long, just because
Yep.
since we talked about it for
Yeah.
Smash 4, it ran long too. Nobody had ever run a 1,000-person Pokken tournament before.
I have no idea, right?
There's like I don't think that they really knew how long that was gonna last.
Right,
so it's maybe not a huge surprise. I'm pretty sure that they would arrange it differently next time. But it was a lot of fun to watch if you know what's going on. Definitely. Okay.
Next game then. Let's finish out Saturday then.
Yeah, good call, good call. Killer Instinct was the next one.
Killer
7th places
Instinct.
were Gnarly Feats with Rash and Orchid,
Yes.
and BH Grief with Arya and Sadira. 5th was Paul B with Saberwolf and Hisako, and RL Runex with Omen Rash. 4th was Circa Nikki with Fulgore. 3rd was BH Sea Dragon with Arya and Hisako. 2nd place UA Base with Spinal Cinder Jago. Winner was F3 Hollywood Sleep with Arbiter and Gargos.
Nice. That was
Killer Instinct's
What
the
do you got
game.
for me?
Top 8 was really sick. Sea Dragon's 16 years old.
Yeah,
This
so-
is his first event.
His first event.
Let-
I know.
He got third
First
place.
offline tournament. Amazing.
Let's just.
Amazing.
I want to talk about Sea Dragon a little bit here. Did you guys know of him
course.
beforehand?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
I mean,
so
I,
he just-
I knew of him. I
He
just
watches the show.
Yeah,
Right.
He's
sure.
always hanging around.
He's
Yeah.
really good at online, right? It was always online.
Yeah,
kind
he's
of
so super
situation.
strong. Yeah,
But
he
he
just he can't travel because he's 16.
And he's never played in a offline tournament before.
Nope.
Nope.
But when you guys play him online, you guys are like, holy crap, this
He's
kid's
really good. Yeah, everybody knows how good he is.
Okay. So
Can Echo it's like that.
regardless of everyone knowing how good he was, it still was a shock for him to get that
Third,
high,
I
right?
think him making top 8 is not out of the question. But yeah, as far as he made it was super awesome. He also played Arya, which is a character that like everybody knows it's good, but she's so fragile. She just breaks so easily because she has her health split up in a weird way. So it's like you can have really bad rounds and just get dunked. He has awesome Aria attack. He manages the bodies really well and splits between them so often that killing one is really hard. So he can hold on to his assist.
Okay.
He's against Paul B especially. Like he did a great job of switching bodies a lot. Also, he has the float tech into the roundhouse because people try to jump out of shotgun kick. So then he does roundhouse, and then you jump and get hit by the air roundhouse, and then he juggles with like call assist, shotgun knee, and then he sends you full screen, and then he switches the zoning body and zones you, and it's
So
like
what happened was,
yeah.
I was
Arya's
I
an
was
amazing
talking
character. She's super
to
fun.
Sleep while he was playing, while Sea Dragon was
Yeah, because
playing.
Sleep also plays Arya.
And he was
Right.
just like, oh, like this is exactly what happened. He was like, oh, that was bad. Like, you should have sacrificed the zoning body first. And I was like, well, why would he do that? He's like, because zoning body can't do anything in this matchup.
Yeah, zoning body can't come back.
But he actually made the comeback.
With the
I
zoning
was
body.
like, oh! I
Yeah,
was like, oh, damn.
zoning body is so the idea is you always want to end with blade body last because it has the strongest mix-ups. If you're an instinct and you have the
Yeah,
drones, you
okay.
have overhead low.
Makes sense.
But zoning body, he was just abusing the dash speed that's so fast, and also dash cancels because she has dash cancels.
Right, yeah.
She can charge up her roundhouse, which is a grenade kick, and
Yeah.
forward back dash. So he was like, he'd do like fierce roundhouse, forward dash, back dash, and they throw attack, and then he'd like shadow slide to beat it, and it's like
Every time.
yeah, he has just a bunch of sick stuff. Sea Dragon's really, really good. Besides that, surprised in top 8, there's 2 Rash players, and everybody, man, Rash is so good. And everybody was
Just
like,
cool looking character.
obviously.
man.
everybody was like, where is Rash and blah, blah, all this. Like, he had made top 8 at any offline events pretty much since, like, it was like a South American event. Boom, 2 Rashes in top 8, Gnarly, and Runex. Runex is super duper good.
So was
Grief
that-
finally made top 8 after 2 years in a row getting 9.
right.
That is brutal, and he finally got his top 8.
Nice.
Rico lost at 9th place. Runex hit him with Omen's Demonic Despair.
I heard
Okay, so
about
if you don't
that.
know,
I heard about
if you don't know
that.
how Demonic
Dude,
Despair
if that
works,
was on the big screen, shit would have went.
yeah, that was
crazy,
one of the issues
dude.
with KI is that top 64 was streamed, sort of, like 2 matches of it, and then all of top 32 was off stream.
Right.
There was no semi-stream at all. So if you don't know how Demonic
sucks.
Despair works, Omen has 3 Shadow Meters instead of the usual 2. And when he grabs you with it, it's like a jumpable command throw that you'd see on reaction. It's very slow. If he grabs you with it, your entire life bar is white damage.
Isn't that during instinct?
Potential
only?
damage. No, he can do it whenever.
Okay.
It's potential damage. So
Oh, I'm
you have a
thinking of
full
Shadow
white life bar. Think about like if your whole life bar was gray in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Basically. If he hits you and cashes out the combo, it does all that. So he hit him with Demonic Despair and cashed out an 80% combo to kill him. It was just like one chance, open Rico up, cashed out the combo, 80%, Rico's out of Evo, got 9.
Damn.
There was also no 3-time Evo finalists. Nobody made top 8 at
Holy
Evo 3
crap.
years in a row.
Right.
Nobody.
Well, that's kind of be expected.
Now, was Gnarly Feats known for? Because I know that he's
been
really
playing
good
Rash.
with Orchid.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
He
was
was playing
Gnarly.
Rash for a little bit, yeah. Yeah, top 8 was really good. KI.
So, but what happened with the Japanese players?
Some of them made it pretty far, especially Ogty had this crazy, stupid Arbiter Unbreakable that I've never seen in my life.
Oh yeah.
That was like the sickest thing. He like put a grenade on you and then
Uh-huh.
flip you out and then get a combo and then like the grenade explodes and it makes the Ender whiff and then he gets like another Ender with the. It's like the
What?
craziest thing I've ever seen.
Holy crap.
And he did it in tournament and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, the Japanese players did pretty well, but not into like top 8. Top 8 was all US.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I really don't like watching Arbiter,
yeah.
or Gargos.
Oh yeah.
Gargos.
Really?
Gargos is I think not amazing, but I think he fights Spinal.
I like watching people try to get in on Gargos.
Man, remember when I was like those minions, those
What a
Gargos?
meanie.
Remember when I was like those
Fun.
Gargos
Yeah.
minions are a problem? And Steve was like, nah,
Hey,
you
he
guys are a
didn't
bunch
play
of whiny
guilty good.
babies.
I'm
And
just
then
saying.
what happened? Evo
I'm just saying,
Grand
man.
Finals, Gargos minions wins. I don't know. It's almost like I know something about the game.
I didn't say you didn't know. I said
I mean, clearly they're good. Like you look at them and it's like visually obvious.
Yeah.
He didn't say any of that a week ago. I'm just
I
saying.
didn't
Yeah,
say
you
that.
said, come on, I don't know.
Exactly. See, man. Anyway.
You nerd.
I was rooting for base because
Me too.
I just don't. Arbiters, I just
Arbiter's a big jerk. Yeah.
shake my head.
Arbiter
man.
just looks sick. Like this is
He does-
like
he does jump gun and then
bow, get off of me, and just like stabs you and throw. Man, that's so sick.
Like
Yeah.
they programmed in set play to him. It's like
Yeah, they sure did.
Puts the grenade on you.
I feel like that's his
Oh,
biggest
right.
weakness, though.
he has really bad defense, but his offense is crazy good.
Yeah, his defense sucks, but
Yeah.
anyway.
I was hoping for base just because finals cool. Season 1 boys.
I wanted both of those guys to win because I'm really cool with.
Yeah, that was
No, I
hard.
mean for sure, he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
Not
no,
upset about it,
I'm
but-
super happy Sneak won
Yeah.
because he's been doing so good for a while now, you know. But also want to mention, they announced Idol, last character for season 3. They showed an Idol trailer.
Yes.
So Idol, the original, and it got really hype when they showed him fighting against Gargos because those are the two bosses.
Cho'Gall versus. Oh, yeah. Nobody knows.
You're gonna
Yeah,
finish
nobody.
Illidan?
I was just
Yeah.
hoping somebody would know Warcraft lore, but I don't know why I thought that. It's Illidan.
Yeah, Illidan, that's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Look,
Nerds.
On Final
I-
Destination.
Yeah, it was on Final
I
Destination.
like a lot of the character designs.
Uh-huh.
I will be honest, I do not like Idol's character.
Visually or like as a
Visually.
Oh, okay.
I think
He
he
looks
cool.
He looks like they retro has both
Story-wise,
heads.
yeah.
I don't know if you
Oh,
see
the retro has both
The retro
heads?
has both of his
okay,
heads.
okay.
But the idea is that he fought Gargos.
And he lost.
And he got
brought him back to
dumped.
life.
So Gargos cut him in half when Gargos
Oh.
just
And
because he won
Conrad brought him
Evo,
back.
obviously. So
Right.
he gave him the business, and then
That's
yeah,
kinda cool, I
Conrad
guess.
tried to bring him
Okay.
back and like make him serve him, and then Idol was like, "I'm not serving you," and he went berserk.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
his gameplay is really interesting.
Yeah, because I'm not a fan of the fact that his head looks like it was cut in half.
I,
Yeah,
I
that's
like
actually-
it
that's-
because
well, that's
it's
what
so
happened.
Yeah.
lore heavy.
Yeah, okay.
I
mean,
love that. That's what makes it pop to me.
That kind of fixes it for me a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Do you
Now
guys-
that there's a lore into it, like I'm kind of.
I got the lore on this one.
Yeah.
I know who killed Idol's dad.
Oh
It
yeah.
was Gargos.
Okay. Okay.
Did you see?
okay.
Did you guys see the gameplay at all? Or
No, was that announced?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
showed
showed
up
the
the
trailer.
gameplay stream. So
Oh, the trailer I saw, but I didn't.
no, they did a gameplay breakdown
Oh, okay.
Okay, I didn't
Okay.
see that.
Okay.
of Idol. The way he works is that he is the best rushdown character in the game, and the best zoning character in the game, in each of the heads, and only one head is operating at a time. So when he does his special moves,
Oh, like the
yeah,
hit? Oh,
yeah.
that's
So when he
sick.
does his special moves, he has a random number generator chance to go into the other stance. So you're up close doing cool rushdown things, and then you switch to your zoning stance, and
That
you're like,
sounds like Zappa.
I'm point blank.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, and now you're like, I'm
uh-huh.
point blank as my zoning body, and my escape options now suck, and I have
Wow.
slow normals. Or like
That's
you're zoning,
kinda sick,
and then you
sick.
turn into your rushdown one, and you go in, and yeah, he has both. In Instinct, he gets powers of both.
You like that? That sounds good to you?
It sounds problematic. I'm curious to see how he is.
See, I would have liked to have had him.
I mean, I get that you play Zappa, but look, with Zappa, fine. Like whether you get Ghost or the dog is random, but like once he's there, it's like you got him.
Yeah,
well,
he-
no. Well, the thing is, Zappa was timer summon, as well as if you got hit or counter hit out of summoning, you get one back, or
Yeah.
you could get nothing back. So it's either nothing, dog, sword,
Right, it's-
ghost, and very, 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 very rarely you can
Yeah,
get Rao.
Rao, yeah.
But it's,
Also, there are ways to influence your switch. You can punch yourself in the face, and the head that's asleep, and then wake it up.
Oh, okay.
So every
alright,
time you
that's
punch
kinda
it,
cool,
you
at
take a
least.
little bit of damage when you do it.
That's kind of cool.
So
at
when you
least.
punch it, you
That's
can wake the
actually
other head
pretty
up.
sick.
That's
Alright,
kind of
that-
weird
that-
to me
that kinda
because,
fixes it
like,
for me a little bit.
the fact that Idol has a move that does damage to himself, I feel like is anti-Idol. Like, I would have liked to have had him be like a super glass cannon, and he had to heal himself a lot. Because that's what
I don't know what he
everybody-
does in the other game.
That's all everybody remembers
idea.
Idol
I
from the
don't
first
remember
game
anything about Idol.
was like you would drain him like this much percent.
Yeah,
He
you
hit
get
you
it
one
back.
time, boom, and then you just like go.
I was hoping for another guest character, and I was
and
hoping
he
it was
just
a
gained his
Forza
life
Motorsport
back.
car.
a Forza Motorsport
I
car.
was hoping that was the last guest character, but I'll take Idol. He looks interesting. His gameplay is like really funky.
Idol was all known for bringing his life back.
Okay,
don't know.
I have no idea. All I know is that he looks cool. I think, or not like the visually. I don't really care about him. He's
Yeah.
just a big gross monster ogre thing.
Yeah.
But his gameplay sounds really cool. I'm curious to
I'm
try
all
it.
about that.
It
bro.
sounds unique.
It sounds like Keats put them together.
Yes, it sounds like he
Yeah.
was killed by Gargos and stitched back together by Adam Hart.
It definitely does. Yeah, it's very, very funky.
I think
Dude,
that's
Forza's a character. They already did that. In
I want a
Smash-
Forza
in
Motorsport
Forza
car.
Mega Mix. Yeah, they had the Daytona car.
Yeah, that would be sick, right?
My favorite guest character was still a giant bear that had no animation, like the giant toy bear in Fighters Mega Mix.
Oh my god.
And it had like
It was
multi-part
like a toy.
combos. It had multi-part throw combos, and so it would like slam you back and forth. The only thing it did was rotate. Like there was no
I've seen it, yeah.
animation.
Oh wow.
The first time I saw it, I was like in a Toys R Us and I saw it and I literally just started laughing. I felt the
Yeah,
floor.
I like lost it. I was like,
Yeah.
why would you do
Also,
this?
KI has like 5 giant characters now,
I think
Yeah.
that's dope. The,
And-
the size difference characters are like the coolest shit.
and none of them are grapplers, except for Ram. The
Yeah,
rest
Ram
of them,
is true.
the rest of them are not. They're like all mobile weirdos.
That's true. They're definitely weirdos. Anything else to say about KI for Evo?
It was really good. Play KI, it's free. Windows 10. That was KI.
Again, I'm looking forward to checking it out. Well, that was it for the Saturday games.
Okay, let's take a quick break. And if you want to listen to all of our cool, entertaining banter like we just talked about Pokemon Go, you can subscribe to our channel for $2.99 and basically is it $2.99 or
$2.99?
Is it right
Sure,
there?
it's more than that.
I think
$4.99. It's
I think I'm
$4.99.
pointing at it.
Let's see. Let me see if you're pointing at it. Let me see.
I don't know where the sub buttons are.
Yeah, you know,
Sort of.
it's more like there. It's more like here.
It's over there.
It's like maybe here.
I'm gonna point at multiple. I'm gonna cover a broad distance. It's somewhere in there.
All right, let's quit.
But
Exactly
in
like
any
this.
case,
maybe
you
not.
can subscribe to us, and you won't get any of the ads, and you get to listen to our fun conversations during the break. So we will be right back.